As you know, we are in Pisces season, okay? So we have to think of what does Pisces season encompass? What does it mean for us? What does it mean for you? Of course, you're going to want to look at where does Pisces transit in your chart and really identify like what are some of the house themes that may come up. But when we think of Pisces energy, remember, we are thinking of slow down. This is after Aquarius season. We don't need to convince anyone of anything. Pisces energy, we're thinking of going with the flow. Depending on where it is in your chart, it could be there's an area of your life where you need to be a little bit more inspired. Maybe you need to look and see where you really envision yourself. Maybe you really need to tap into things that get you internally motivated, internally excited. So we're not dealing with extrinsic motivation during Pisces season. We're dealing with intrinsic motivation and really speaking truth to yourself about what it is you truly desire. Remember, Pisces energy deals with our hopes and our dreams, aspirations, the things that we envision. The beautiful thing about Pisces energy is it dreams the impossible. It is not a sign that deals with the concrete, that deals with the literal. It is a sign that relies on our ability to fully invest ourselves in any direction things may go. So if you heard the phrase before, go with the flow, that is Pisces. But also when we go with the flow, it's not as easy as it sounds. We're also talking about intuition. We're talking about listening to ourselves because Pisces energy is not quick, which means sometimes we deny certain things. We deny that certain things can happen because we can't see it in front of us, when really we have to envision it. And really we have to allow ourselves to believe that things that aren't yet here can actually appear. This is a great season to also tap into your creativity. If you've been stalling on something, because remember, Pisces doesn't care about the rules. It cares about going with what is going to give you the greatest sense of inspiration internally. We think sometimes of Pisces energy is linked to aesthetics, not aesthetics like the same with Libra or Taurus, but like things that are beautiful, like art, creativity, music, things that are soft. Pisces energy can also be linked to, the imagination, film, right? So people who are interested in film or people who are interested in some way with any type of art, any type of creative idea that you have at this time, there can be an opportunity for it to flourish. Now, again, you have to work with your own energy. You have to work with the energy of your chart. This could also be a great time for people to practice their manifestation techniques. Remember, we're thinking of Pisces. We are envisioning something because we believe in it. And sometimes people can accuse Pisces energy of being delusional. Yes, let's talk about the pitfalls sometimes of Pisces energy. Again, I'm not talking about the people. I'm talking about the energy. Pisces energy can be delusional. It can be out of touch. It can be out of reality. It can be unclear, murky, right? It can be have like double meaning. Uncertainty. So we do have to understand that when we're working with Pisces energy, we have to be really clear. We have to be really clear this season, right? We have to be clear. If something does not seem to make sense, we have to ask clarifying questions, but we also can play around with our words. We can be more sentimental during this time. We can be more compassionate. Eventually, at some point, let me look at my notes. Mercury is going to go into Pisces on the 23rd. So we can benefit by being kinder, being more compassionate, trying to understand where people are coming from. No, not just listen to pretend to understand, but really feel that empathy, right? Pisces energy is associated with empathy, charity, giving back, being connected to the collective consciousness, being connected to people that you may not be related to, being connected to people that you don't necessarily have a commitment to, but it's about the commitment to humankind, the commitment to be compassionate. So that is also some of the themes that may arise in this season. Now, again, it is important to not get so lost in the sauce in Pisces season that you forget about reality. You forget about your goals. You forget about the things that you want to do because you get lost in the vision. But it is important to have balance. It is important to see things through. It is important to also be inspired. Allow yourself to, cave in sometimes to the more creative, regions of your mind.